going to be here to go hiking with us through the outback, and you've come to the right place. You're spot on time. Let me introduce myself. My name is Ozzy Walker, but you can call me Ozzy. No need for formalities around here. Besides, I'm the only Ozzy in town. But welcome to Koala Pass. This is a wonderful place, and it's a good place for you to celebrate your holiday. Now, I'm the owner and sole employee of Koala Pass Outpost, your one-stop shopping place for everything you need to go hiking through the outback. I'm also the outback hiking guide, preacher for the local church, captain of the volunteer fire department, and the mayor of Koala Pass. See, we don't have a whole lot of people that live out here in the outback. But we do get a lot of good visitors when nice people like you come through. Well, enough about me. How about you? How many of you have ever been to Australia before? Raise your hand. Well, I can see this is going to be a new experience for most of you. But I love Australia. Australia is where what most people in the world call the land down under, because it is the only civilized continent that's on what you see as the underneath side of the earth. Well, most people in Australia live in the cities on the coast close to the ocean. But where we are right now in the center of Australia is called the outback. There's not a lot of people that live in the outback, but we do have a whole heap of animals in the outback. Does anybody know of any animals that are found in Australia? Boas? Platypuses? Yes. Kangaroos. Oh, we have a whole heap of kangaroos in Australia. And we've got a lot of other animals in Australia too, like koalas and dingoes and crocodiles. Well, there I go, talking about my home and how much I love Australia. And I hope you will too after you spend the week with us. But I'm sure that you're ready to get hiking all throughout the outback. How many of you are ready to get started? Well, that was pretty weak, man. Come on, give Australia a shout out. How many of you are ready to get started? Come on, mates. That's a whole heap a lot better. Well, we're ready to get started hiking through the outback, and that's where Koala Coast comes in handy. We've got everything you need for hiking. Now, we've got the best tucker in town. Tucker, that's Australia for food. But we've also got backpacks and sleeping gear.
Wait a minute, man! Hold on, dude! Don't leave without me! Just everybody chill out for a minute! I'm coming! Woo! That was crazy!
You know the story in the Bible about the crippled man?
No, man, is it some kind of trick question? What's the Bible got to do with me?
Well, the Bible has everything to do with you, Wade. For starters, the Bible tells us that Jesus loves us. You see, there was a man in the Bible who had been crippled for 38 years. And he sat by a pool of water waiting for people to come by and help him, but just like you, Wade, I'm sure he felt nobody ever noticed.
Oh, can someone please help me? My legs, they don't work. Can someone please help me? Oh, what's the use? No one cares about me. No one even sees me.
You see, Wade, this man was crippled, and he sat by this pool waiting for somebody to come by and help him, and nobody ever did, until Jesus came. And Jesus saw the man, and Jesus was probably real busy and had a lot of things to do, but he saw the man, and he went over to him, and he told him to stand up and to walk, and to take up his bed, and to go home. Can you imagine how that man must have felt who had been crippled for 38 years?
My legs, they work. I'm healed. I can run. I can walk. Or I just go for a long walk. All because of Jesus. He gave me hope.
You see, Wade, Jesus did more than just give that man the ability to walk. He also gave him hope for a better life. Jesus was there for him, and he can be there for you.
You know, man, that's like a really great story and everything, but, you know, I really don't have any trouble walking, except when I'm trying to do something else at the same time.
Well, walking may not be a problem for you, Wade, but we all struggle with something from time to time. Some of us struggle with making friends. Some of us struggle with fitting in. Some of us struggle with making good grades in school. Some of us struggle with a certain sin in our lives. We all struggle with something. But the thing is that Jesus is there for us, and he sees us, and he wants to give us hope.
Man, that makes me think a little bit. If Jesus sees me all the time, then I probably ought to be changing a few things.
No worries, Wade. You see, that's the thing. Jesus is all about change. Not only does Jesus want us to change, but Jesus helps us to change.
Well, that's cool, dude. I'm up for it, too. And now that I think about it, I could probably use a little help in my life.
That sounds more like it, man. And makes that goes for all of us. Whether you're hiking through the outback or walking down the streets of your own hometown, remember that Jesus is always there. He's always there to help you. And if you'll let him, just like that crippled man, he'll turn your world upside down. We wanted to dismiss the